Hello air signs, welcome to my channel. This is our weekly reading of what we have to look forward to. And being an air sign myself, let's start off with a bang. So I'm looking forward to this. So the very first thing that I got as a message was that you are in the spotlight, like somebody is paying attention to you. And in a loving way, like someone just looks at you with so much love and admiration and just is like just thankful for your existence. And so that was like a nice little message to start things off. It was very beautiful. Sorry, it just looked like my one plant needed some water. Woo woo woo. But no, it's just the green sign behind it. All right, so right off the bat, what do we have to look forward to? Okay, well, it's saying, okay, I'm not gonna, so I did pull one card before, and it was just kind of like a snapshot into kind of what to look forward to. And I did see that someone was having stomach problems. Guys, I'm not a doctor. If you are having problems, then I suggest you go to your doctor and you go and make sure everything's all right. But what I saw is, we're not gonna go into detail, stomach problems. And so right off the bat, we got the solar plexus, which is all about the stomach, right? So to go into what I was getting, I see somebody looking at you with love and awe and admiration, but I'm getting that you're not in this person's life, like you're at a distance. And so the awe, they kind of can't stomach it. It's like they're watching you from afar. They used to be part of your team, but they're no longer there. They're on the outside, and it's really hard for them to, like I said, stomach it. So then here we got somebody really wants to come back and just be your friend, right? Like I feel like when you were together, like everything was great. Like it was like no trauma. It was just peaceful. And so I really see somebody reflecting back and reminiscing on past events. So let's see right? So for those people who kind of are having the stomach problems, right? Just not feeling that, like it's that feeling in your stomach. It's almost like not even having confidence, but I'm getting that this person is actually, we'll say equivalent to food poisoning. And so it's like really just pay attention to what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, right? If you're gonna eat greasy food, you are what you eat. You're gonna not feel good. So this is saying to nourish, right? Nourishment, and it says relationships and health. If you don't like how you see things around you, then you have to start with yourself. You always have to start with yourself. And so, okay, so in the background we got Nicki Minaj playing Your Love. Like I just feel like I'm just totally feeling love and admiration. So for air signs, like keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a good job. I feel that you are the light at the end of the tunnel, that you are in a world full of messed up buffoonery. You're like that breath of fresh air. Why? Because you're the air element. You know how to make things light and fun. And we're coming into a completion. So here we got the moon, and then on this one, I've got the sun. It's like the sun and the moon and the stars. I just see that this week coming up. Ooh, look at all these cards, guys. We got the sun, the moon, and the earth. Oh, that's eclipse season. So we just had a partial lunar eclipse in Scorpio and a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. And we actually have just come off of those effects It's usually about three days after the lunar eclipse. So we just finished that. And so we're integrating all these things. So if your weeks have been pretty tough the last couple weeks, like, now I'm just hearing Jay-Z, but I don't want to sing that one part. If you're feeling, I got 99 problems. I just feel like go and brush your shoulders off. Like the weight of the world's going to be lifted off of your shoulders. I just see happiness. I just see love. I just see total contentment. And you, by working on yourself, yeah, you're being watched by many. So if you are experiencing stomach problems, I want you to tap into yourself and say, is this my energy? Am I feeling this way? Because I'm getting that maybe you are picking up on others' emotions, right? For those that are empaths, we like to think that we feel certain ways, but it's not our emotions to hold on to. And so, if you're waking up, you're drinking water, you know, you're doing your things, but for some reason you feel off, tap in. Is this my energy? If it's not, you gotta release it. You gotta let that go. Because the more and more you let go, the weight of the world off your shoulders, the more you can be your true authentic self. And the more that you're your authentic self, then the more you inspire others. And I'm feeling like right now there's a little bit of sadness when it comes to your happiness, but you gotta keep on brushing your shoulders off. So I wanted to use these karma cards. And just, this is a question that you can ask yourself this week. What deep insights do we have? We got this one. I'm getting that this week you're going to see a direction. You're going to know which path to take. So for those who have been kind of stuck in something, not quite knowing, just gathering information, I feel like it's now oversaturated and your cup is overfloweth. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. Only one out of all those ones that fell everywhere. Only one came right way up. 1 second, guys. All right, so two came. Ooh. Okay, so this is the question when you find yourself having difficulties this week to look into. And it is confusion regarding the highest and lowest aspect of your desires. And I heard something today and it kind of made me have an aha moment. And it was that you can love and hate something at the same time. And in my head, it was like before, black or white, this or that. But it's like, no, I could not like something, but I can still love it for how it is. So when you do find, this week I'm really getting, you're on center stage, there's people watching you. Someone actually wants to come back in your friend circle, right? There's just people want to come and partner up with you because you are this breath of fresh air and you help people be their best versions. And so whatever you're doing, air signs, like I feel like it's going to be a great week for you. You just need to have discernment because I feel not feeling good. And it's almost like you're this sun. Where'd the sun go? You're the sun. You're the yellow. You're the shining glow. All these people are looking at you like needing a bit of help, just wanting to be in your company. And it's going to help nourish. The more and more you build these relationships with everyone, you know, expand your social circle, you know, new resources coming in. It's just all this new. It's like a completion of the last couple weeks from the lunar eclipse. It was intense for you. And so it's really saying, because when it comes to an eclipse, we now just finished it. We're not really feeling the effects of it now, but these lessons and integrations are going to happen over the next 6 months to even a couple years. So whatever you've learned this couple weeks, you didn't love it, right? But you will learn to. So this week, confusion regarding the highest and lowest aspects of your desires. What is that? Like, it's really knowing highest and lowest of your desires. Right? You don't know what you want until you know what you don't want. And you kind of need to know all areas, right? For those who stay at the top all the time, at the highest of high, who are super happy all the time, how do they know that they're happy if they've never had adversity? If they've never experienced sadness, they would never be able to appreciate the joy and happiness. So that's it for this week. And all my air signs, thank you for tapping in and joining this adventure with me. I hope you have a wonderful week. And we'll come check it out next week when we do another reading for our signs. Bye, guys.